Hi, and welcome to the Brisbane Professionals Podcast. This is a podcast brought to you by SMS Law, going through the legal secrets that will benefit you and your clients, as well as having a little bit of fun as we go. This podcast is designed to educate you on, number one, complicated legal terms that we will explain in an easy to understand manner. Two, to understand why you do things from a legal perspective in your business. And three, to help you develop a plan for the future success of your business. Our mission is to help empower small to medium-sized businesses around the world to get access to legal advice so that they can help build their communities and make the world a better place. Did you know that any business owner is on average 7 months away from losing everything? That is the average time that it takes from a successful business to fold when an aspect of their business is not set up correctly. This podcast is all about empowering you and your business with knowledge and tools to ensure that that doesn't happen to you or to your clients. Let's begin, shall we?
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Brisbane Professional Podcast. I am Craig Mason. I have with me Jeremy Stratton, who's going to say hello. The most enthusiastic hello he's got for us to our listeners and viewers.
Wow. That sets up an expectation, Craig. I don't know if I can meet that. Well, welcome everyone to 2021, our first podcast for 2021. Good to have everyone here, and I hope everyone's enjoying their new year.
Absolutely.
Was that enthusiastic enough?
Yeah, I think so. At least for 2021. All right. Today we wanted to look at financials and specifically about what to look out for in your business financials. So when you're in business, you do need to have a look at some things. It's pretty important to do it. And there's sort of three documents that we're going to talk about today, and then generally just your bank accounts and those sorts of things. So, Jeremy, do you want to touch on the first one, please?
Yeah, so the first one is your profit and loss statement. So your profit and loss statement is it's like a movie of your business. It shows each month how much money that you brought in. It shows how much money went out each month as well. And so you can really gauge how profitable your business is. It's one that should always be kept in an accrual fashion, which means that it's not the money that you receive in your bank account, it's the amount that you've billed for the work that you've done. And any expenses that you've got should be billed proportion to how much is actually used in that month. So profit and loss is really important, and it helps to show you the trends of your business over time, and you can have a look and compare how you went in one quarter against another, how you went in 1 month against the other, and you're able to see really the performance of your business going forward from both an income and expenses point of view. And if you really dive deep into it, you can also go into the percentages that you're spending on expenses for different types of income. So they're a really powerful document if read properly, and think of it like a movie. So it's a moving picture of where the business is at. Craig, do you want to do the second one?
Yeah, the second one is your bank accounts, and that's really the basic level stuff. Looking at those, which is obviously a good idea. And I think the key to it is probably that's not the only thing you look at. You need to look at the other three things that we're going to talk about. So look at your bank accounts for the basics. Obviously, the money coming in, the money coming out. Just checking to make sure that's all what you're expecting. Things are getting paid, etc. And we've mentioned in other shows about monitoring your bank accounts, having different buckets and different bank accounts and those sorts of things. That's where you want to look at that. You might have a different profit account, expense account, those sorts of things. Just monitoring those, making sure there's enough in there, and coupled with all the other things that we're talking about document-wise, the bank accounts will all speak for themselves from that, and there shouldn't be any hidden nasties in there. Jeremy, the next one's the balance sheet.
Yeah, so if the profit and loss is a moving picture, so like a movie of your business, the balance sheet is a picture, a snapshot in time about the real value of your business. So a balance sheet sets out what you own versus what you owe and what your equity is, and you can they have to those two. So what you own and what you owe and what your equity is have to balance, and it really shows you a true picture of what the business is worth and the health of the business at any one time. And you can see how different periods compare. It's usually done monthly. Different months compare to see the real value and where the business is at. And it's a really powerful document. It's one that a lot of people don't look at, and I think that's to their detriment. I think that if they look at balance sheet, they can truly understand where the value of their business is. And it's the kind of document too that you need to get advice about how to read if you've never done one before, because every balance sheet is different, has different items in there for different assets, different liabilities, different equity parts, and so you need to understand what all those are and what they mean for your business. So that's the third one. Craig, do you want to do the final one?
Yeah, the final one's cash flow statement. This is probably one as well that a lot of people don't have, and you should introduce it into your business, just so you know what cash is coming in, what cash is going to be coming out, and you can update it, daily, weekly, monthly, depending on what you want to do, in some form of spreadsheet, where you're following where the cash is coming from, when it's coming out, and what you're expecting. So projected cash flow, as you know on this particular month you should be getting this in, etc. So it's a way of monitoring and looking at going forward in the future your cash flow, because obviously cash is king in business and you need it to be coming in to stay afloat. So looking at your cash flow statement. All right, Jeremy, anything else with those business financial documents that we've spoken about today?
No, I think they're the main ones that we need everyone to be aware of.
Cool. All right. That's it for us today. Thank you for joining us. Please, if you've got something out of the podcast or enjoy our dulcet tones, please jump on and rate and review the podcast on wherever you're getting it. Like SMS Law on Facebook to tune in there and get other updates throughout the day. Follow us on Twitter or search for us on LinkedIn and connect with us through there. We really enjoy people asking questions through those formats and getting back and really getting a bit of a community in the professionals here in Brisbane. So thanks everyone for joining us. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.